If you are early in the morning and watch the sunrise on the lake, even if nothing's in your bucket, the beer scenery will fill the space. When the bar goes down for tugging, this thrill compares to nothing. Yeah, this that life for loving, cause you're dealing with some fishermen. How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Professor Slabz here, and you just tuned into another episode of Slablyfe Fishing. Ladies and gentlemen, out here with a couple frozen shrimp I had. Out here at one of my little spots I like to come at. Fishing for some sheephead, and I just landed my first one. Nah, no mama slabs today, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm gonna try my best to shoot a video for you guys out here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get something to prop, because I forgot my doggone stand at home from a camera. So when the world give you lemons, make lemonade, ladies and gentlemen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to film this video best I can. I'm gonna get him off the hook, and we finna get to fishing. Slablyfe, baby, y'all stay tuned now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got him off. Now I wanna get my pliers, and I wanna bend this hook back a little bit because he had it good. Bend this hook back in place. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna just tie a new one. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot everything today. Needle nose, as you guys see, I just had some regular pliers in my box, but I forgot my chair. I'm sitting on my tackle box. But hey, we're gonna make it work, ladies and gentlemen. These are the type of hooks I like to use for sheephead fishing, man. A little small, little steel hook, man. Gotta make sure that they don't bite right through it or break it or anything. Real good hook. Nah, I got one pole rigged up with a 3/8 of an ounce sinker, which is the one I got out right now. And this one right here that I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen, is simply split shot rig. Just one split shot in my sheephead hook of choice. And I have caught some giants in this river, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute monsters. But for some reason, they have not stacked up in the river like they usually do every winter. I have caught a few coming through, but nothing like I used to do when I was a teenager and just hell 10 years ago. We used to come down here and bust them up, ladies and gentlemen. We would get tube worms, mud crabs. We would catch the mud crabs out here. Make sure that split shot on there good. We used to come out here with the big mud crabs and catch them. And today we got the frozen shrimp. And all I'm doing with this split shot rig, slide my weight up just a little bit more. I'm throwing it right here where I know the river drops off at, and it drops down about 6, 7, 8 feet. And right now it's low tide. Where I'm sitting at usually has water. I let it settle right down in there, and there's little holes down there, and the sheephead like to sit there, ladies and gentlemen. And believe you me, they'll come and get that shrimp, ladies and gentlemen, especially if I had some mud crabs right now or some fiddler crabs or some tube worms or some blood worms. There's a few different baits that you can use. But y'all stay tuned for another fish. Slablyfe, baby. I got a nice one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, nice sheephead. Big sheephead. Big sheephead, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, how about that? How about that? Ladies and gentlemen. What a fish. Oh man. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can see, I'm back with our sheephead, and ladies and gentlemen, I tried to film for y'all, man. I can't do nothing. Well, when Mama Slab's not with me, boy, I can't do nothing, man. Listen here, I tried to film for y'all, ladies and gentlemen, but unfortunately the camera died. Right after I landed this big one right here, the camera died. But unfortunately, the camera died when the bite died too. I caught 2 sheephead. I got one medium-sized one right here, and I got one real nice one right here, almost 18 inches. Now, what we finna do is we finna fillet them, okay? I'm gonna show you guys how I fillet sheephead. Now, sheephead has very, very thick scales, ladies and gentlemen, so you wanna be careful when filleting a sheephead. What I like to do is I lay my hand flat on the side. Now, for everybody that don't know, sheephead has a special lip right here on top of there, and it's only about that big, so if you don't know where it's at, you'll miss it. I'm gonna help y'all out right now. If you look right here, you see how that knife not sliding in right there? But look, right there, ladies and gentlemen, right up in there, you could take that knife and go in and start filleting without having to cut into your sheephead at all. You understand? You don't have to cut in your sheephead at all. Okay? I learned this over time from another fisherman. There's a flap right there. Y'all see how that knife going right in that flap right there? I don't have to try to poke inside of a scale. And everybody knows sheephead has very thick scales, and you can hurt yourself a lot trying to clean them. Okay? So let's get started. Hand flat. Find your flap. Go in just like that. See how I slide? You guys just know I sharpened my knife right before I even started the segment. This is the knife sharpener I use, nothing too fancy. Just go on there and you work it like that right there, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So she already good and sharp. As you guys can see, I'm just sliding and she taking meat with her, boy. She ain't playing. Now, when I get it started good enough, I like to put my finger right up under there just like that. Now you guys can see that perfect incision right on top of that spine, okay? Hold it back. Take that knife, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to work. Don't you cut nothing. Don't cut nothing. If your knife is sharp, ladies and gentlemen, you shouldn't have to cut. If you cutting, that knife dull. Take that knife, see how I'm sliding? Look how he's slitting. He ain't playing. She gonna work for you. As long as you sharpen her and take care of her, she gonna do everything you want her to do. Look how I just slid that knife and she's cutting that tail. Look at her. You want all that meat. Hold it up. Hand in there, just like that. Just like that. Slide. I like to go in once I found my little area. Go ahead and start getting her on off. Take my knife, slide right up it, just like that. A lot of people make filleting hard, ladies and gentlemen. It's not hard at all. Very, very simple process. There's numerous ways of doing it. Okay, so just get comfortable in whatever way that you like, ladies and gentlemen. That's the whole ordeal with that. Now you guys can see we almost got her all the way completely off. Now, Right here is her stomach cavity. Ain't too much meat right there. So you want to take that knife, find out where those bones at, and slide right on top of them just like that. That's the only time you need to be doing some cutting. Now as you guys can see, I left that stomach cavity right there. I don't need it. I want meat. You understand what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? There go some roe for all my roe lovers right there. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Sheephead eggs. So now what we're finna get ready to do is get our fillet off. Okay? I like all my meat, ladies and gentlemen. As you guys can see, meat goes all the way down to this forehead right here. Look at that. A lot of meat in that head, as you guys can see. Get that meat, ladies and gentlemen. Don't cheat the hangman. And right now, you the hangman. Start right there, ladies and gentlemen, right where you bust down at that forehead right here. Now it's time to do a little cutting, but I got a special knife for that. Got a special knife for the cutting. The other knife I'm using for my fillet. These scales right here will dull out a knife. You understand me? They have thick scales, just like a black drum. So all my people that's got experience catching black drum know what I'm talking about. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. One beautiful fillet right there. Look at all that meat. Other side. Remember what I told you guys, find that flap. Look at the flap right there. Y'all see how that knife is resting on that flap? Get that. Once you get on that flap, start sliding that knife. Get your finger in there, whichever one, your thumb, or whichever one you want to use. Start following that meat. It's just that simple, ladies and gentlemen. See how I'm sliding that knife? Just a slide. You ain't gotta cut. All the way up to that forehead, like I told you guys. I like that forehead meat too. I want all my meat. Get back up under there. Let's slide. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that beautiful meat. Sliding it. Sliding it. Find you a good area to come out with that knife. Just like that. Finish your fillet. Okay. Come up on him. Come back down that side. You want that fillet beautiful. I'm going all the way down. All the way up under that chin. Okay. I got a little bit of meat connected right there. I'm going to disconnect that, and I just simply just taking a knife and sliding it. Ain't nothing but meat. So, good. Now, as you guys can see, we are there, stomach cavity again. Put your knife under there, find out where them bones is actually at. Try to get on top of it best you can. Take that knife, go down. Come on over here and get ready to start disconnecting. Get your cut knife. Start getting your fillet off. Okay, it's just going to be connected right there. Just a little quick chop, and that's gone. Fillet number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as you guys can see, I virtually left no meat on that bone. Meat gone. Okay? Now see, gentlemen, how you stand to the side right here, buddy? we're gonna wash our fillet off. We'll rinse our table. Back up a little bit, buddy. There we go. Now you can come up here. And we're gonna start rinsing that meat. Poor man lobster, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they nickname him. Meat. Now, let's start skinning, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, you come back, son.
It's wet.
Alright. Skinning, ladies and gentlemen, is very simple. Take your knife, start your little piece of skin right there. What I like to do is I lift that meat up, just like so. If I can get my finger under there, just like that. And I'll put my finger right there, ladies and gentlemen. I get my knife, slide right back on top of that skin. Keep my fingers there. And just slide this knife right down that meat. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is another sharp knife situation right here. You do not want to use a dull knife. Now, this stomach cavity section right here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm cutting that out anyways. That's where your bones at. We want fillets on this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and outline that now. Okay? Where I can just follow my skin right on up. See how I separated that, and now how that straight meat is sliding right on top. I'm gonna separate it a little bit more, get right on top of that, under that skin, just like that. Now, as you guys can see, there goes our sheephead skin and your stomach cavity right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is nothing but bones. This is all the bones that's inside the fish, right there. We don't want that right now. We filleting, okay? And now we stuck with a beautiful sheephead fillet. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. Sheephead has an extra set of bones right here up this piece of fillet. Just go down the center like that right there. Feel, it's a filling game. Cut that right out. Simple. Now, that is 100% boneless and skinless piece of sheephead right there, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't that beautiful? Look how beautiful that is. Ain't that gorgeous? Now, pan. Get some of this good water that God done blessed you with. That's fillet right in there, ladies and gentlemen. That's done product. Look at that. Beautiful piece of fillet sheephead. Cold man lobster. All right, let's skin our second one. Hey, remember, like I told you guys, go ahead and find your stomach cavity with those bones that you want or don't want. Go around it like so, or it goes another way you can do it. You can take it on off and have it completely out the way if you like. If that'll help you out, you can do that too. But I like to have the skin, stomach cavity all on one connection where I grab it and go with it. But I'm gonna show you guys both ways. Okay, there goes our stomach cavity, ladies and gentlemen. I can show you guys up close enough. That's where all your bones at. Some people fry that, including me. You can fry that now and it has a lot of meat on it, but it's just where all the bones at. When you want to fillet, you want that out. Okay, so we got our stomach cavity off, ladies and gentlemen. Remember what I told you guys. Use them fingers. Get that knife, slide him right up under there, ladies and gentlemen. And just rock right down your skin. Let the knife do the work. You just slide it. Okay. There go our skin. And look how thick and rubbery it is. It's like a black drum, ladies and gentlemen. And look at this beautiful fillet. Look at that. Now, what I told you guys, sheephead has an extra set of bones right up the center right here. It ain't nothing but about 2 inches long, if that. Take that knife, get it out, and you can feel all the bones in there. You can even see them right there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, hold on. See, I felt one more. I went over a little too far. There we go. Bottom bone. Now, What you have here, ladies and gentlemen, is 100% fillet skint sheephead, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah. Now, we're gonna do a little with little man too. Same with the big sheephead. Every sheephead has that little patch right there, ladies and gentlemen. Find it, slide on it. Finger in there, or get your knife to lift it up for you. Just keep following that spine, just like I showed you guys with the big one. Same thing. Right up the head. All the way down. Now on the other side, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you guys how to do this without doing it this way. Just going right in and filleting them and being done with it. But that takes a little bit more practice, okay? Doing him the same exact way, ladies and gentlemen. See how I got, look at that, virtually no meat left on those bones. Now that's a good fillet job. Find out where those bones are on that stomach cavity, going right on top of them. Now, get your fillet off. Use your cut knife. If you want to dull out your fillet knife, with these tough scales that they do have. Sharpen that knife too, because these scales are very slippery. I've cut myself 1,000,000 times cleaning sheephead. Actually, I think I've cut myself more times on sheephead than any other fish that swims. I'm going to tell you another part that's deadly on this sheephead. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. Deadliest part of that sheephead is these. They have some of the sharpest fins in the fish community, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know. And this is how you fillet them without having to go through all that. What I like to do is I start at an angle like this right here, ladies and gentlemen. Work my fillet knife in him like that right there. Just get him in there even. And slide, baby. Boom. Beautiful fillet. That's without having to go in through the spine, okay? Now, I'm gonna rinse my table off. Y'all know what time it is. Time to skin. Remember what I told you guys. Find somewhere where you can put your finger, get that knife, slide, ladies and gentlemen. Slide that poor man lobster right off there. Beautiful fillet. Skin, meat. Same thing with your other side, ladies and gentlemen. Get your finger in there. Knife under there, slide right on top of that skin. It ain't hard. So don't let none of the YouTubers out there make it seem hard to y'all, man. This is very easy, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all see I don't do barely any cutting. I do a lot of sliding. That's it. You got a sharp knife, ladies and gentlemen. Cleaning fish is one of the easiest things in the world. There go another beautiful fillet, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna finish getting that little skin off right now. Show you guys about that stomach cavity again. Slide right down those bones right there and follow that stomach cavity. Just like that. See how I did that, ladies and gentlemen? Come right down the top part of your fillet. You can feel where the bones at. Follow those bones all the way around and down. Just like that. Stomach cavities. Stomach cavities. Bigger stomach cavity, smaller stomach cavity. Same exact thing though, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Now, what I told y'all. Always remember this when filleting the sheephead. They got an extra set of little bones right up this middle, man. Y'all be done filleted for your wife, man, and she go to eating it real good, man. And she get to choking on the bone, or be like, hey, baby, you missed the bone. Nah, he ain't miss a bone. He just ain't know nothing about those extra bones that be inside of a sheep head. Now, that is 100% fillet, skin, boneless, skinless. Ain't nothing on there but meat, ladies and gentlemen. I could take that, give it to Mama Slabz on the sandwich or something, and boy, she ain't got to worry about nothing but going to town. You understand me? That's it. Same as that thing. Boneless, skinless. I always like to feel my fillets. Now see, with good right. I slipped one right there. They easily cut out. You got a sharp knife. The meat is the easiest. Now, 100% boneless, skinless fillet. Okay. And now what I'm gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna clean up my mess. Anybody want some sheephead roe? Clean off my table. Clean off my knives.
All fillet.
And as you guys can see, sheephead has been cleaned. Fillet is ready for the juice, ladies and gentlemen. What I want you guys to do is stay tuned. Uh-oh, I done knocked the fillet down. Excuse me, son. Oh, no. I can't do that. Look at that boy, fillet fell in the grass, y'all. Rinse him back off. Drop him again. And ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can see, beautiful sheephead fillets. Now it's time to get it in the house and cook it, ladies and gentlemen. So y'all stay tuned. Slablyfe, baby. Yes, sir.
If you are early in the morning and watch the sunrise on the lake, even if nothing's in your bucket, the beer scenery will fill the space. When the bar goes down with tugging, this thrill compares to nothing. Yeah, this that life for loving, 'cause you're dealing with some fishermen.